Good morning. I'm here in our cool house this morning. It hasn't been cool for the last few days. It's been super hot, so a lot of things are starting to come in here, but they're just starting. The heat made a big change in seasons for us. Anemones and ranunculus are totally done. We still have some tulips, but we'll sell out of them this week. And now we're transitioning into this house where the poppies have just started up. We're gonna have snapdragons soon. The stalk is starting to color up, and the sweet peas behind me too, we're getting the first few flowers. I'm also gonna go out and cut the very first peonies today, which is exciting. Although they'll still be a while before they're actually in full bloom. So today I just wanted to show you, poppies are a little bit finicky and they take a little bit of special care from us for cutting, but also for you when you're keeping them at home. So I just wanted to show you some things about poppies. So we cut poppies 2 times a day, in the morning and then again in the evening, like right after dinner, because they do open really quickly and we want to catch them at a certain stage. We don't cut them once they're open at all, so we have to catch them before they open. So you can see this guy obviously just opened. He popped off his pod and it's still sitting on top. And you can see, like at this stage, like this guy's just about to do it. He's just out of the pod there. And this one as well, you can see it's right there. So this all happened this morning because I came out here at about 8 o'clock last night to cut. So they do open pretty quickly. So when I'm harvesting, what I'm looking for is a pod that has just cracked and is just showing what color the poppy is going to be inside. So this one is at a perfect stage, so I'll cut that guy. And I cut all the way down. And then poppies have a milky, kind of sticky sap inside their stems, and so we have to seal that off, otherwise they don't have a good vase life. So we take a blowtorch and burn the end until the sap stops sizzling out. So we do this for every single poppy. So what this means for you at home is that poppies are like the only flower I can think of that you will not recut when you get it home. So when you see that burned end, don't recut it, just plop it in water and let it go. If you do have to recut for your vase size, you're gonna have to reburn the ends. You could do it like over a stove top, or you know, if you happen to have a blowtorch. Creme brulee torches work beautifully. We keep those in the shop. You can also plunge the ends into boiling water for a couple of seconds and that'll seal off that sap if you do have to recut. Poppies have a vase life. These are colibri poppies. They have a little bit of a longer vase life than our field poppies do, which are a different type of poppy. These get like 4 to 7 days, depending on how well you take care of them. So by not cutting the ends, keeping them as cool as possible, they'll blow open and lose their petals very quickly if it's hot. We don't have AC in our house, so our poppies only last like 4 days in our house. But other than that, they don't take much care. They actually just like to be left alone. Like the more that you handle them, change the water, stuff like that, the more chance there is for the delicate petals to fall off. So try not to handle them once they're in the vase. They're beautiful to watch as they age. The petals will just furl open and then they'll fall off and drop in your table. And they're gorgeous, and that's the way to enjoy a poppy. Sometimes you'll bring your poppies home. When you get the bunch from us, they will have all been cut at this stage, and often they'll open in the cooler. So you might be getting open poppies, but they open in the cooler. That doesn't affect their vase life. And you may still have some or many that are still in bud. If you bring them home and they still are sitting like this, like 24 hours after you've brought them home and they haven't popped out of their pods by themselves, you can go ahead and help them along. You won't hurt them. We do this all the time for weddings. So the flowers in there, if this guy hadn't been open after, you know, a day or so, you can very, very carefully peel back the pod, trying not to rip the petals or anything. Let's see. like that. And you can just help those flowers open up a little bit. And now that guy's gonna unfurl over the course of the day. So that's a few tricks for poppies, and they're gorgeous. And we'll do this again when we have the field poppies, and show you how to take care of those guys too. They'll be coming in about a month, but enjoy. And we'll have mixed bouquets this week, and the last of the tulips, and then maybe midweek, if some of this stuff really starts to color up and come in, we'll be able to list some of that this week too. All right, bye.